In focus now, Vikas Bajaj, a federal litigator and criminal defense attorney. He's represented high-profile professional athletes and coaches. Talk to me, if you can, just about what they were saying with him in this game. That, I mean, he's, so important to their being able to win. What do you think about what was going on and what's alleged against Rozier?
Well, as far as what we know as what's been made public in the two indictments, but specifically this one regarding the basketball games, we know that there are overt conversations between players and people that would financially benefit from either the poor play or the good play or no play at all, Harris. So we have people that were hook, line, and sinker in this conspiracy to affect the outcome of the game. The real issue here is how much money was at stake. That's the money laundering calculation that can enhance these extraordinarily powerful federal felonies. But what we have here is the ego truly getting in the way. I mean, we have NBA players who are making millions of dollars in guaranteed contracts for the most part that are placing wagers and helping people maybe get 10% of a $200,000 win. And it really is the luster, the attraction to having, $100,000 in a duffel bag being way more powerful than $1 million wire. But what is at stake is the integrity of the NBA. What's at stake is the violence that we're not talking about, which is really the hook that the feds use to hang their hat on in these cases. You can have bets, you can have bookmaking. That's a common thing for the most part, from the college days with your buddies all the way until you're an older person doing the same thing. But when people's knees start getting knocked out, and when there are threats to common citizens who are potentially playing in a private poker game that's private and nothing illegal going on, that's when the radar hits and that's when the red flags go up. And that's the invitation to the federal government to come on in.
So, Vic, what you're talking about, is that like the potential, because you had those five mob families? I mean, I hadn't heard the name Gambino in a very long time. Like, who even knew that they would be into this sort of thing? But when you say there were threats, broken knees, that sounds very mob.
Well, and it is, and it's very rare, you point out, to have the mafia or mafia associates outlined in an indictment, but to have them all, different families, in the same indictment, boy, I can't even imagine when that's happened before. So when you talk about violence, you can have a debt, $1.8 million. FBI Director Kash Patel said we're talking over $7.2 million in ill-gotten gains. You can have a debt. But how do you enforce that debt? You have to have somebody who's what we would call a strong arm. And that strong arm is an essential piece of the conspiracy when you have a sophisticated gambling conspiracy.
Real quickly, the NBA has a gambling problem. This is an editorial out today, and a column that says sports gambling is out of control. The NBA scandal is just the tip of the iceberg. It's exactly what you were saying, Vikas Bajaj, with us, that this taints the entire system while they start to investigate. Good to see you today. Thank you for your expertise and your time.
My pleasure. Thank you, Harris.